Right when I thought I pretty much knew all of the ADHD symptoms, I find this. It basically says that most people with ADHD struggle with something that's called object permanence, basically out of sight, out of mind. And I didn't even think I'd even struggle with that, right? But you know how it can affect, and that's, one, you can't find things if they're not in plain sight, but two, and that's where it gets really like, the same can be applied to friendships. And that just kind of explains the struggles I've had all my life. So basically, if you don't see your friends or hear from them for a while, you basically forget that they exist. And hang on there for a second. That doesn't mean I don't care about them. That doesn't mean I don't love them very dearly. And that doesn't mean I don't think of them. But it does mean that I'll literally forget to message them. I'll forget to check in on them. I'll forget to even arrange meetup. So just the other day, I actually remembered I had this really lovely friend who I hadn't seen in 6 months. And do you know how it occurred to me? Like, I thought of her before then, right? But how I thought of it was because I felt quite lonely and I was like, hang on, what friends do I have? Do I even have friends? And then I literally had to go through it in my head and on my WhatsApp, which also made me realize I had a lot of missed messages. But there's not just object permanence that people with ADHD struggle with, but also something that's called emotional permanence. And I know this video for all my ADHDers is getting too long, so I'm going to make it into a second part.